Hi guys, it's Rachel here and we are set up to do some mark making. So I've got my ring light on and I've got my overhead light on because it's quite dark, and so I don't pull my sleeves up. We don't want to be getting paint on the new top from Zara that cost €12. No, 15 euro. Anyway, I've got my under paper here, which I really like because that will get all marks on it, and then I'll be able to keep that paper as well. I have a box of papers here that I call painting papers, and they're all different types of papers that I might like to do some mark making on. So we'll just pull a couple out. I'm actually just going to keep it down there on the side. Here's one that I already started. You know, it was my under paper. So, and then I like to use the packing paper as well. So let's pull out a little piece of that. And then there's other, you know, there's book pages and stuff. And then I've got some here next to me. I've got a few bits and pieces. I thought this could be fun to do something on. So we'll take one of those. And I got some music paper, some old paper. I won't use, I don't think I'll do mark making. Well, I could do mark making on the rag paper. A bit of, that was an end paper, but it looks like craft packing paper. Here's a little, oh, that's got a stamp on it. I might do some mark making on that. And then I've got this ledger paper. Sometimes the ledger paper doesn't take the paint. It's got some sort of treatment on it. And I don't know whether it's going to be a bit of a bodgy video because I haven't done it for a really long time, and I probably need to warm up a little bit. So, I'm just going to start with something simple that I like to do. And actually, even my glue book is a nice paper. Where is it? It's under here. This is good paper too for random painting on as well. So we'll take some of that. It's a nice way to jazz up that not so old. You know, it's nearly 100 years old. Let's not snob the 100-year-old paper. However, it's not as old as that one, sort of thing. I might do a piece of that. Okay, so I don't know. Let's see. I have my, oh gosh, it's heavy. Ooh, got my acrylic paints here. Oh, I didn't get my gesso. I needed my gesso. I don't have any white. Oh well, I won't use it. What I'll do is I'll mix these lighter colors in with the darker colors and to make them lighter. I've got watercolors. I've got watercolor pencils. I've got a huge mess. I've got Posca pens. I have a container here. This is inspired by Jenny May June. Oh, that's lovely linen. Excuse me, linen. You just hop over there. These are all things that, look, they've still got their packs on from like €1 and stuff to do mark making. This is a favorite thing. This is for closing bottles. And this is from the Baker's Twine. I think I've got a smaller one. Let me see. I've been throwing it out. Where did I put it? Oh, maybe it's gone. I had one from my book binding stuff that I've finished. I'm sure it's in here. I just can't see it. Oh, you know what else could be good? The bottom of that. Anyway, anything goes. Oh, look here, we need these. These are rags to dry up our brushes. I thought I might try those. They're for under chairs. Steffi did take some and put them under the chairs, so, which is fairly logical, isn't it? Of course, corks are good. I got all kinds of things in here. I didn't really like that as much. I didn't like how that one turned out so much. I love these. These are good. This was good. Yeah, so anyway, they could come out to play. They could stay in there and be ignored. We don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. So anyway, let's start with, give these a shake. I haven't used them for a while. These are Stamperia. I love these because they're not shiny. But I do normally mix them in with my, I've got to be careful. I better not get paint on my floor. Can you imagine if I get paint on our floor? I'd be in trouble. What was I going to say? I normally mix them in with some of them might be dried up. No? I normally mix them in with gesso. However, I don't have my gesso, do I? So what brush will I? Look at that brush. That brush is not having a good time. Doesn't matter. We'll use it anyway. Can you see that? I better bring my colours over a little bit closer. I'm just going to mix it a little bit. Make it, oh, it makes a nice colour. Blue, oh, Prussian blue. I love Prussian blue. And then this one is like a ice. Oh, a clear sky. It's called in Italian. Cielo chiaro. Yeah. So I'm going to just do some, what's my favourite mark making, guys? This one. Oh, isn't that beautiful? It's like a blue-grey. Oh, I was doing it for Christmas, wasn't I? I need to, well, we will do the Christmas type. Now, little bits and pieces of these just are lovely when you're creating things. And I probably don't have enough because I do use it. And I did put it in packs once, which was the craziest thing. Like, literally, it was, Stefano's like, why did you do that? And I'm like, I don't know. It took me forever to get those packs out because I had to keep painting paper. And it became an epic project. So we're going to do a whole sheet of that. Now you could just work, you know what would be fun is just each day doing like a different shades of one type of color and just having a whole lot of stuff done. This is the perfect paper actually. This, you know, paper from 1900s is, and this is like a rough surface paper. It's not shiny or anything like that, and it's just wonderful. I really do like to use that for this kind of thing. But I also love dark blue, so I might mix a dark blue after. So that's one, and oh, I'm going to have trouble finding spaces to put it. I'm going to grab another one. I'll probably end up working mostly on this paper. Now, we could, well, maybe I need to get a bit more paint in there. Change the colour a little bit. Just a little bit. I love to twirl the brush around in it. And then I'm just going to bring it over here. I've got, this is like a tracing paper sort of vellum. And I'm just going to bring it over and do some bodgy marks on there as well. Look at that. Oh, look. Like little feet. It's little bird feet. I've got little bird feet. That one's not. Just to use the paint up a little bit. I probably didn't need to go right across the page. This could be very boring for you guys. Watching me do blue blobs on different types of paper. That's fun. Actually, I'm not going to dip it in the paint. I'm just going to keep going until the paint runs out. It will curl. I can't tell you the mess I've got in my room because I pulled it all this stuff. Pulled it all out. Okay, that will do. Then I'm just going to put that over there. And what I'm going to do here is just, this is how I get the paint happening. Put some on there. On your pieces of paper, just clean your brush. Might put that one aside because that's going to be a brush cleaning one. Give that a then we're going to go into some more Christmassy sort of colours, I think, because I actually lost sight of what I was doing. Surprise, surprise. But now I do need to use this up, but I think I need it to be a little bit darker. And I'm going to, look what I do. This is really fun. So you'll have to find something that can do that. I'll go and pop one over there, see? This is how I do it. Pop one over there. And then you can come back to your pieces and do more on them. Like, they don't have to, I don't really want them in rows, but here we are, I'm in rows. It's like 2 for me and 1 for you. what I might do to use up the blue, because I do want to go into other more Christmassy sort of colours. I mean, these videos could be so long. Is I might, and always have some paper towel, because you need that just to clean it off. I just sort of dip it in there and give it a clean, kind of. Just put it on the tape. I could paint that brown tape, that could be cool. So I just put that one aside to dry. Got lots of things drying already. And then I'm going to grab another piece, and oh, I wanted to do some swooshing. Just going to, oh, you know what? Our heating's working. So now I'm hot. I'll be in a t-shirt in a minute. I told my husband, don't make the house too hot, because I'm going to be sweating bullets is what I'm going to be doing. Oh, here's my swooshing brush. This is just a big, oh, Tommy Art. That's a Italian brand. It's just a big brush. Good for swooshing. Just put some colour randomly on there. And I like to put these in the Meg journals. My Meg, I call them my Meg journals. They're the journals I make when Meg, she doesn't necessarily always have to invite me, but when she does, I do like to have a, you know, make a journal, and I like to have some swooshed pages in there. Let's swoosh this brown paper. I think I like the rough side more. It's a bit like dry brushing, really. And then more things will happen on that, but you've already got a base. You don't have to be afraid of the blank page. There we go. So we've used up the blue, because we need to go into the reds and the greens and maybe hot pink, because I don't want to, oh my gosh, because this plate, you know, we just renovated. I don't want to be getting paint everywhere, do I? And I couldn't find any water jars. Well, I did. Yes, my brushes are in the water jar, but then where was I going to put my brushes? Acrylic watercolor. I don't think I've even used this one. Let's try it. And well, I might use it like that. Let's just see. So look at the different marks you can get just holding your brush in a funny way. I just go and blob one over there, a couple over there. And you slowly fill up your, at a certain point, if you keep doing that, you, like I am doing now, you do need to then remove your underpage. So it looks like little smiles, little red lip smiles. Don't forget, you're just using, of these ones, I just use little pieces. I don't use big pieces of them. Okay, so what I wanted to do to, I don't have, did I bring my brayer? Where's my brayer? Okay, I need to grab another piece of paper. Oh, Q-tips are good. Do I have any of those? I don't think so. Oh, here's my brayer. Oh, I like this one too. Let's try this one. Just swishing it around. I think you probably can't see, but I don't have the luxury of being able to have everything on camera, because I'm spread out. I don't have that much space. Anything goes. This is another bottle. I don't know whether this one's for wine here in Italy, or whether they use it for oil too sometimes. Olive oil. Should be watching a YouTube video while I do this. Yeah, if you want little dots, Q-tips are really good. I probably got them in the bottom of that box somewhere. Okay, so I might rip that off, and I don't know what I'm doing with the brayer. I was going to do something, but I can't remember. Oh, I could put, this one's dry already. kind of doing mark making. Do a bit more. You can see how you end up just sort of sticking in certain colorways. It's kind of like a series, isn't it? Okay, put that down. We've tried that, been there, done that. This is good. This one is good. I'll show you over here. Big blob of paint there. Sometimes I work more on my back, my what do you call it, my under paper than I do on the actual paper. So I'm not going to do that anymore there. And just thinking, oh, another good one if you don't have that is this. Use that end and you'll get similar sort of circle of the sponge brush. This is good. This is all sort of ruined and I didn't wash it properly and you just get, it goes all stiff. Oh gosh, guys, it looks like a crime scene. Oh, it does. It looks like a crime scene. We better get some green on there. It looks like something bad happened. Oh dear. Oh, it just hit me. Just hit me in a flash. Better do something about it. I think I'll get some of this green. Oh, I've still got blue in there. Doesn't matter. We'll put some green in there so it doesn't look so much like a crime scene. Oh my goodness, it really did, didn't it? Because I might, you know, rip that picture out, or I might use that bit and create something with it. Who knows? Who knows what might happen? Building up layers over there in that little corner. Things are happening over there. Okay. Little crime scene. Oh well. Do you know what? I feel like putting some, I'm going to put one of these fluoro colours. Which one will I put? I like that one. Let's try that one. These are so cheap. These were from the Chinese shop down the road. And it's like our dollar store, but they don't cost $1. They cost more than $1. It's not really a dollar store. But it is very inexpensive. They probably cost €2 or something like that. But if you want a bit of fluoro, why not? Using a little brush and just putting some marks here and there. Being careful not to make it look like a crime scene, because we don't want a crime scene. Hopefully you can see and there's not too much shadow. Yeah, I do apologise for that, but I might just come down. Oh, I love that. See, I just play. It's just, and then you know, bear in mind you do other things. You rip them up. They're not all going to stay. It's not all going to stay, you know, whole. It's not like that's my page sort of thing. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm just going to go down one side with the dashes and put a few more blobby bits here and there. Oh, excuse me. I can guarantee when this piece is all ripped up in bits, it's really cool. I mean, I love that. Look, let me show you something. Where is it? It was just here. Here it is. These little window things. Look at this. You can have this. How does it work? Oh, like that. And you can just choose a piece, you see, that you like. You can make it smaller. It's like one of those, oh, it's a view catcher. So that, but also, I've seen, like, you could just take 2 pieces of paper and do that. Like, you know, you could have a piece of paper here and a piece of paper there, and it helps you choose what part do you like of a piece. So I'm going to put that aside. I think that's had enough drama-rama put onto it. But I I will enjoy using that. I'm just going to put it over there. I've got to be careful not to get it on my wall. It's near my wall. Close the paint. This one will be dry now. That one's dry, thank heavens. Thank heavens, because the not dry stuff is going to stress me out. What have I got over there? Oh, that's a swooshy one. Oh, I plopped it over there upside down. Let's put something on there. Give that a clean. Okay, so what other colours do I have going on here? I've got the, this is one of my favourite colours. Oh, we use that one. So just acrylics at the moment. I was going to do a bit of watercolour, but maybe we'll do that in another video. Not watercolour painting, guys. Let's not get excited. It's watercolour blobbing. I feel like I need some silver, but I don't think I pulled my silver out. Nope, I didn't. So there won't be any silver today. Oh, I've got paint pens though. And don't forget you can use your finger too. It's a much loved inner tube from the what's it called? Oh, that's got red on it. From the baker's twine. That's what I'm trying to say, baker's twine. Right. Okay, I do love this. This is good. I mean, rip a piece of that off and use that. That's going to be cool. And now, what else can we do? We can do many things. I could paint onto here and see what that does. We might do that on, this is newsprint paper, a little piece of newsprint paper. So I might grab, well, I could do red. Maybe I'll do this colour. This is a Stamperia. Oh, there's an iridescent one there. I'll just put that there. That's what I got my brayer for. Couldn't remember. Do some swooshing here. Clean that. Okay. Get my brayer. Where's my, oh, I've got my mini brayer. That's what I want. This one. Mini. Roll it in the paint. I've got too much paint. Just a sec. I could grab a piece of paper and just roll the paint off. Let's roll it onto, not on there. Oh yeah, that's good. Maybe I'm better off painting it on. Might work better on these if I paint it. Let's see. They'll soak up a bit of paint too. Oh, love that. Oh, that's really cool. I could do that all day. Put that here. Let's see how we go. Oh, cool. I like that. I don't hold them down very well. Doesn't matter. They look like windows. We've got windows happening. It's all your fault, Jenny May June. Got me playing around with these crazy things. Okay. It's just a bit of fun. What other colour? Might have some of this green. Thinking. That one. Oh, don't you love that? This is me procrastinating. Okay, what do I want to do here? I've got green. I do have some green. things are falling down. Just don't freak out if you hear a bash. It's just things falling down. Just choosing a brush. Not quite sure. Now don't forget, I am going to pull up, rip it up. It's not going to be a page or anything like that. Do some plus signs. So I'm just using pure colour at the moment from the thing, from the tube. Over my windows. Okay. Oh, I didn't clean my brush off. Sometimes I forget. Okay, and what's next? Let's got some dark green and oh, I know what I might do with that, if I can do it. I don't know how. I've forgotten how to paint. Not that I really knew how to paint, but anyway. And I might hate it. But it's just a piece of paper. It's not, it's not an expensive paper. It's newsprint that I cut up. I'm going to do little, just blob my brush on with the point, at the stem, and put leaves. It's a little bit transparent because this is some sort of weird that I've never really used it actually. Normally I pull out my Arteza acrylic paints as well, but I had too much stuff pulled out, so I couldn't pull everything out. But it's kind of transparent. It says it's an acrylic watercolor, so I don't know what that is. It's very relaxing, as long as you don't get stressed that you don't like what you're doing. I just try not to. I do judge myself. I try not to be too judgy about it because I know that that I will use it ripped up. And I'm just doing whatever takes my fancy. I'm just doing it. See how you start to warm up and you think, oh, and then I'll do this and then I'll do that. And when you first start, you're like, oh, what am I going to do? I'm still a bit like that now. But for the moment, I'm just doing whatever. I don't know that this is going to work so much over the pink, not so much, so I'll just stop there. But I do like that, and there's lots of little bits, and all what I'm seeing is lots of bits and pieces that I will be able to sort of pull from when I want to do have some, you know, some hand painted touches in my collaging. And then I just blob it on here, swoosh it on there as well. You can see here a base is being created for something else. Make sure I clean my brush up, and then there we go. So that probably will take a while to dry. We'll put that over there. But you see, you can get a nice, like with this sort of thing, you get a little background that you can then work on. So I'm still going to leave that one there. Now we do have this here, and I could just swoosh tiniest bit of paint, not too much, on there without covering the stamp. And then I think it had a bit of water in that. And I'm going to grab the green. Well, I just cleaned that brush, but anyway, we'll dirty it again. Mix it in with the other paint. And come in and put some green. Oh, I love that. And I mixed the greens, but I didn't mix them properly, so you can see you get both colours sometimes on your brush if you don't mix them all completely. I might go a little bit onto the stamp, and there we go. That's fine. That's done. Come back over here and do a bit more blobbing onto the piece of paper. Okay. So I really enjoyed that vine. What have we got going on here? We don't have any green. I'm going to get this again. I keep cleaning it off, but it doesn't matter. It's just an opportunity to swoosh it somewhere else. Let's do some sort of something. I'm getting bigger and bigger as I go down. I don't want to do that. I've got to keep myself in check. It's all about that thing. When you do the first one, you think, oh, isn't that terrible? It's like doing canthus stitching. You think, oh, isn't that crooked? It's terrible. And then when you get more rows in, it sort of all blends in together. It's not such a problem. Oh, I need to keep check of the time. We're supposed to go out for an aperitivo with our wayward friend. Wayward in the sense he's a bit cheeky. He's a lot of fun. Lulu said, I'm coming, because she knows it's going to be entertaining. So we'll just finish this off. And also they do take on a different look when they dry too, these things. So always take heart. And I do end up quite often loving that more than this. Sometimes I just do this so I can do that. Does that make sense? Okay. Now, what I want to do here is I love that color. I love green and blue together. Oh, I didn't swoosh it. I get really annoyed with myself when I don't clean my brush off over there, because you know, I like that. I want to put some of the green. This is like, I told you, this is my favorite. I bring it out to play all the time, but I'm going to come and stamp all over here. I just love it. And it's never perfect, which I love even more. Oh, if anyone ever wants one, we've got a few. I don't have like an endless supply of them, but if you want one in your next order, remind me and I'll stick one in for you. I mean, I could do 2 or 3. probably shouldn't say that because now everyone will ask for one and I won't be able to provide it. Oh, look at that. I love that. Do a bit more. So you can work on multiple pieces of paper at the same time and just whoop it up with your random, non-artistic mark making. Really, anyone can do it because it's just messy. It's just a bit of messy. You know what? And then you could come over it and when it's dry and stamp on it too with your stamps, like some script stamp if you wanted to. I've done that before. I do have a piece. Oh, look at that. Just go berserk. Excuse the noise. That noise is me having fun. So don't knock it. I nearly forgot that I was doing this video today. It's absolutely dark as outside. It's only 4:20 or something like that, but it's dark. It is dark. I feel like I want some hot pink on there, but I'll leave it for now. It needs to dry. Right. We may not even venture over to all the pieces of paper. I mean, I was so unsure about this piece. I love it. I'm loving it. I'm loving that. That's like just heaven to me. I love this little piece of the stamp like that. I mean, you could do your mark making on your envelopes. That I would just keep. I rip bits of that off and use it. This one can have some more goodness on it. Let's do, well, you know what's coming out to play again, but I need to get, I'm going to put some of this dark green out again. I've used it all. I should have pulled out my Arteza paints. They had the tubes from when I did the collab with them. There were lots and lots of colours. Here's another green. Let's pull out this one. I might have to go and buy some more variety of the Stamperia ones. I really do love them. So I'm just going to get my thing in. Don't even mix it properly and just stamp away. Get bits of the all colours, hopefully. Now these do take a little bit to dry when I'm stamped with this thing. If I get a lot of paint on it, it's quite thick in areas. Have some of the lighter colour. I did this on the fabric. Some of you would have received those when you bought the fabric kits. That was another crazy thing that I did, painting fabric for all those kits. Although I didn't do that many kits of those ones, so I guess that's okay. Now, I'm going to put that aside. It's still a hot mess, but it doesn't matter. It'll come together. And what else? This sort of one I'm just going to keep. I like to rip bits of that off, especially that colour. It's like that one over there. I'm loving this one. This one's just going to, I could have maybe come back and add a bit of gold on there. I might do another one of those papers. Let's have another play on. We better not make it look like it's a crime scene is the issue. I don't want to make crime scenes happen. It doesn't really matter. I'll just put it on there and blot it so the other side gets something on it as well. And what am I going to do? I think I might swoosh. Didn't get enough paint on there. Oh, love that. You can see how the red does make it. If you do it with red, it does make it look like a bit of a crime scene. Put that there to clean that off, and then we can come in. You know what's going to happen. It's going to make mud because it's green and red. If I don't mix it, it won't be mud. I'll do a little bit like that. But then I'm going to come in, I think, with some hot pink. Hot pink. Pink you stink. Did anybody used to say that when you're little? Pink you stink? We used to say it. I love it when I remember silly things that we did when we were young. I mean, why? I guess, yes, of course it rhymes, but why pink you stink? Does anybody know the origins of it? Should I ask that question? I have asked it. Okay, hot pink. Hot pink to the rescue. I think we'll have to have some more of these mark making sessions because it is a timely thing, and you don't get that much done. And as you can see, you just need El Cheapo paints, El Cheapo brushes, no extravaganzas here. I won't put hot pink everywhere, or I might. Isn't it wonderful? I love it. That's my sister's fault. She got me into the hot pink. I could even just cross over, you know, just go over the things. We need some hot pink here. If I blob it on carefully, I'll be able to see it. Hot pink over here as well. We'll just work on a few. I've gone quiet whilst I enjoy myself. I've gone quiet. Just taking you along for the ride with the silly business. This one needs a bit more. And then of course you can come over and do more things with your pencils, your watercolorable pencils, or your, you know, the aquarelle pencils, or you could have come over with some crayons or chalk, whatever you like. It's all good. Posca pens, kind of need to let it dry for those. Looks like someone made a mess on the floor with some paint here. That's what this looks like. Doesn't matter, we'll do something else afterwards, as I did with the other one. Can you tell I love dashes? I love dashes. Maybe I'll go all the way around. I'm a lefty, so I'm going to get into my paint in a second. Now, my aunt taught me, she's amazing with any kind of crafting thing. Put your finger down. If you can't rest your hand, put your finger down and then go. So I'm resting on my finger. That was an invaluable lesson from my aunt. I could put my finger there in a spot where there's no paint, where the paint is dry, and that way I can do my dashes. And here I'll just go like, I should turn my page around, but I don't want to. I'd do a better job if I turned my pages around. Oh my goodness, I forgot there's a match on today. Steffi, soccer. Oh, we watched the Argentina. Oh, we watched it all yesterday. Who did we watch? We watched Croatia. And did Croatia win? They did. They beat Brazil. My goodness, that was a shocker. And then we watched the Dutch play Argentina. I went in going for Argentina, and I came out going for what are they called? The Dutch. I wanted the Dutch to win. It was a fantastic match, guys. Kudos to everybody in Holland. I know you were disappointed, but they did. I mean, they should be proud. I thought they did such a good job. And I don't understand soccer. I don't understand why they go backwards all the time. They seem to go down. I know they do it because they're being, you know, they don't want to lose the ball. But I'm like, go forwards. You're going backwards. You've lost all that ground by going backwards. But, you know, don't listen to me. I don't know soccer. I'm not a soccer person. So, yeah, but really great matches, really a lot of fun. And the Brits are playing the English tonight. So that'll be an interesting match. Historical rivalry, hey guys. So, oh, I'd love to see that. I hopefully will be home from our aperitivo by then. I can't remember who's playing today. Oh, I might have to go. Is it Portugal? Who's playing? He can't hear me. He's in it now. I can hear the, you know, the whistling. They go wee like that. I mean, I've just been really enjoying watching it. I don't know why. I never followed soccer before. Didn't come from a soccer country. But yeah, it's just been, I do like, you know, world sort of championships. They don't show everything here in Italy, so I don't ever get to watch the rugby or anything like that, which is, Australia is a big rugby country. But I don't get to watch those things, and but I do enjoy. They do put the soccer on, even though Italy didn't qualify, which was a shocker. They did not qualify, guys. They're very disappointed. But Steph loves it anyway. He loves watching it. He doesn't care. Well, he does care, but you know what I mean. I wanted to do something different. I might do in this little piece, because it can be torn off separately. I'm going to do some lines. So yeah, I thought the Dutch really, they kind of, in my opinion, deserved to win, because they did really an amazing job. And I was disappointed they didn't win, but it was a great match. Great. We're using the fluoro green. I don't know, they just give the pieces a little pop, don't they? They just give them a little bit more bright in the murky colours. It's a little bit of happiness in the midst of the murk. Not the Mercedes, the murkiness. Spain, I heard Spain. I wonder who they're playing. I thought Spain got knocked out. Maybe they didn't. No, they didn't. They still qualified. I think that's enough. I don't know. I want to do something down here, but I don't know. So if you don't know, it's like everything. Leave it. You'll do something the next time. Now, I do have this piece of it. I do want to go and watch the match, guys. I may have to abandon you in a minute. Oh, swoosh. I'm going to do some swooshing. Swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. Some fluoro green swoosh. Give that a wash. And I'm not going to do fluoro green here. It won't show up. Let's see what else I can do some mark making with. Obviously, I don't want to get that paint on the vellum, because you'll be able to see it. Oh, I have these. These are those dryer balls. But I don't want to do that on there. That's not going to work so well. I could do, which I really do like, these. These do lovely blobs, but then they're big blobs. That doesn't matter. I think I would like my icy blue. Where's my icy blue gone? Not that blue, the other icy blue. This one. No, that's not it. It's a green. What do I do green? I could do some green. Some more. Oh, they're getting excited and I'm missing it. So what I do is I just go like this and spin it around. Oh, really big blobs. And it's got a crease in it. So, you know, it's making different marks. Oh, I really do like that. Let's do them not even. Love that. It's such a relaxing movement. I highly recommend it. Of course, you can't really see what's happening here. Look, isn't that wonderful? I need some more green. I might change my color. I got my thing in my mouth. Excuse me. Right. We'll just change color a little bit here. We'll just continue on. Oh, look at that. Really nice. Really nice. And you're getting both colors. Can you tell I'm having fun? It's all about the fun. I tell you that all the time. You've got to have fun. If you're not having fun, stop and do something else. Okay, and I'll do something else there because we're not wasting paper. So that, I'm just looking for a place to put it. I'll put it on top over there. And I would like to do a blobbing, a little bit of a blobbing on here. Just a little teeny tiny bit here and there, like so. And I'm going to do a little bit on here. Spin it round, push and spin. push and spin. Okay, right. Well, guys, let's recap what I've done. They're not finished, but they're a start. That one, see, that's all very wet, so that needs to dry, and then I might come back and revisit that one. This one's definitely dry, and I will do multiple of these in all colors because they are fantastic things to use. We just did this one, and I actually on tracing paper is really nice. Tissue paper is great. We'll pull out tissue paper next time. That's one of my faves. I absolutely love that. It was a hot mess to start off with, but now I really like it. You could beg to differ. This is one of my cleaning the brush off ones, and they also become a fave. The little stamp. Oh, got quite a bit done. This one here, which is a hot mess, but I love it because I use bits and pieces. This is just a swooshy page that I might decide even to hinge into something, or I might work on it further. This was a touring club page. I absolutely love that. I was very unsure when I first started, but now I'm really pleased with it. This is, you know, this my favorite instrument is this one. Love it. Both ends. And I've just done that. That's just for collaging. I just ripped that one up. And then this was with the brush. I need to do some more of those. I really liked how that one turned out as well. So I hope you enjoyed that. I've had a lot of fun with it. And I have to clean up my mess and go and watch the match. I didn't try this. I don't have any more paint here. I don't want to put any more out. So anyway, we'll try that another time. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to tidy up, and I'm going to go and have a little look at the match and see what's happening. So I will see you again soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.